Let's restart.
Sorry.
Okay,
Anyway.
hello everybody. Welcome to the podcast. Schemer, you can introduce yourself first.
Yeah, I'm Schemer. I make YouTube videos and I stream, mostly Valorant and Rust because I like people yelling at me. It's a fetish. No, but no, it's just yeah. I just stream on the internet.
Sounds good, man.
I'm actually the only streamer on the internet.
And he's actually hot as fuck.
No one else exists.
Yeah, both of those
Yes,
things are unique about your personality. Something I love. In addition
Yes,
to you
I-
being a crocodile carrying drinks around. I honestly,
Yep, I'm
I think
from North Korea.
I think you'd be very cute if you were in like a little waiter's outfit carrying those beers around and everything. I don't know. Valentine's Day, spice it up a little. Anyways, I'm Deshi, guys. How you doing? I make content. I like Valorant, but I really would just play whatever my friends are playing. I make content of usually just
Many
funny
sorts.
moments kind of stuff. I also do some rap battles, freestyle stuff like that. And all around, my content is completely ass, no effort. But I still put it out
like
there.
ass.
Hope you like it. Niscus likes ass. Good to know. You want to introduce yourself, Brody?
Oh yeah, I am a person that wastes their time on the internet just like these other people. Not wasted their time, but this is
Casually
somewhere
enjoys dog
Yeah.
porn.
No, that's not what I was gonna say.
Wouldn't be
but
surprised.
Maybe you do. I don't know.
Ooh, shots fired, man.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not good at introductions, but yeah, I'll probably be here sometimes or decent amount of time. So
Hell yeah. Glad to have you here, man. Niscus.
Alright, I'm Niskis, and I'm Deshi's personal slave.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really do much, but I'm just here for a good time.
That got upgraded real quick. In the first intro, which is going to be cut out probably, he introduced himself as my boyfriend, which,
tomato, tomato.
personal slave is a step up. But,
Tomato, tomato.
yeah, tomato, tomato. It's Valentine's Day. They might be the same thing depending on the way your
How you-
relationship functions. Speaking of Valentine's Day, boys, I did not plan this to be on Valentine's Day, but here we are, having a good time, being bros in the
Yeah.
Discord VC on Valentine's Day. I assume
We
that
don't need
means
women.
that you guys are all single.
Yep.
Yes.
No, I got hella bitches. You
that's
just go to different
exactly
school.
what that means.
You wouldn't
Yeah.
know them, though.
I mean, obviously, Schemer and Brody are single. Me and Niscus are.
Yeah. One item.
Sad.
What were you saying? You get hella bitches? Is that true?
They just go to a different school. You wouldn't know them.
Go to a different planet. You guys wouldn't.
Can you hear me
I mean-
clicking?
A little bit, yeah, but it's fine. Yeah, what's that like? You guys want to talk about that? You think gaming has a big influence on that? The amount of time, because I know Brody, you spend quite
Not
a
at all.
considerable amount of time in the Discord server, which only has like 2 girls, and it used to have a third girl who was actually consequently bullied out of the server because
By someone who might have been on the podcast earlier.
yeah, because okay, I don't want to get into this right now. I don't want to call anyone out or anything, but yeah, like it seems a pretty male dominated environment. You always see compilations of like females being treated bad because they're females, people telling them that, making like sexual comments and all this stuff towards them online. Is
We're
that
the most knowledgeable people in this subject.
course,
True,
yes.
We're women experts. PhD in
Yes.
women.
Do you
course,
do you
yeah, she
guys
is a woman.
have you guys experienced that? Like I play a lot of games with girls, and I've never really had like the experience where people just like make it a terrible environment because they're female and just like are super
Yeah.
horny.
No, I've
But I
Yeah.
always see
Environment.
videos of like female streamers getting harassed and like all this stuff. Like it has
Well,
to
that's
be.
because they're streamers and you can see their face.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Otherwise, I mean, I see them act a little different, but not like rude or like not extremely.
They don't
Yeah,
act rude. That's the
you're
difference.
you're suppressing
the
your
difference.
horniness as best you can. We don't blame you.
Personally, I think the internet's a free ground where nobody's safe. And
Yeah.
you get literally
Yeah,
roasted for
literally.
anything. Like women aren't they're not excluded from that.
It's
No,
just
not at
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons they're roasted.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
definitely
it's-
think
Yeah.
like people. I would say I treat girls differently in video games, right? I mean, I think just because like you, at least from my experience in real life, like girls have like different sense of humor and like sensitivity around certain subjects. So especially with my content being like all around like offensive comedy or like dark humor, that kind of stuff. Like I think it makes sense
That-
to treat people differently, right? I don't
Yeah,
want to.
yeah,
That
people
definitely
have
sounds
different
very bad
opinions.
out of context, but
Yeah.
She's a womanizer.
But
Cancel
yeah,
that
if you
shit.
take that out of context, obviously, but if you hear like the whole story and why, then totally,
Yeah.
yeah, it makes total sense. I get it.
yeah. But yeah, Valentine's
Well,
Day.
Yeah.
You want to say something?
Saddest day of the year. Well,
Just
hey,
a
for most
reminder
people it is.
every day.
It
Yeah,
reminds me of
I
my
mean, for
sorrow.
sure.
but anyway, to be honest, let me think right now. What games are you excited for coming out soon?
I'm looking at a lot of. This actually just came out, but Little Nightmares 2. I played the first one on PS4 and I loved it. It was so good. I'm super into like just scary like movies, scary video games, that type of stuff. I think they created a really good environment with the first game, and reviews are that the second game does it the same way, but in an exciting way that justifies a sequel being actually good. So I'm excited for that. It's $30 though for like a couple hours of gameplay. So, you know, that's a lot. And I'm going to boarding school soon, so I don't know if I want to buy it right now and just like not have time to play it. But yeah, I'm
words,
excited
yeah.
for that
Long
one.
neck.
Makes sense.
Going to
Yeah,
boarding
dude,
school?
that guy's. Yeah, I'm going to boarding school for 18 weeks, right?
Damn.
So I'm gonna try and record like around 18 or 20 episodes of the podcast and just have someone upload them for me while I'm away. That'll be pretty cool if I can pull that
I'll do
off.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of boarding? Like skateboarding, surfboarding?
No, actually, I just take planks and board up windows. It's
My
these
windows.
people, they're crazy conspiracy theorists, always talking about zombie apocalypse and stuff. So, you know, COD style, board
Fetch
up
me
the
their
windows, grab a
souls.
ray gun, sit there, wait for
Oh.
the apocalypse to happen.
Just a
Nazis
casual,
all
like,
over the
Tuesday,
place.
huh?
It's
You know,
crazy.
Yeah, go through the mystery box, you know?
Hell yeah. What did I just do? You just you just asked me like what type of boarding, and I went on like a 20-second rant about Call of Duty. What is
Yeah,
going
but,
on, man?
One game that I'm not excited for, I just want to see how much it will either suck or it will surprise me, is Arc 2. Because I didn't
Getting
like
a
Arc at
2?
first because they're making a second one, and guess who is starring in it?
Ryan
Who?
Reynolds.
Discount Rock, The Rock. Discount The Rock. So just
The
think of
boulder?
the discount... no, discount version of The Rock.
I don't
We
follow.
will always be family. That's like one of his famous quotes. I don't know. I don't know. I never watched
Vin
Fast and
Diesel.
Furious. Yeah, Vin Diesel. He's starring in Arc 2.
Didn't he? Oh, no, that was Paul Walker.
Like,
Sorry.
what the? How do they get Vin Diesel in an Arc game? I just think that
Got a lot of money
Are
from the
you
first
are you
Ark.
referring to like Ark Survival Evolved, like the dinosaur game?
yeah.
Okay. They're making a sequel to it?
Yeah.
I'm kind of touchy with sequels because I spent like hours a day for years of my life playing Destiny 1, and when they made the sequel, they started off the storyline by having a great attack on the tower, which is where like everything happens, including where you store all your weapons and armor. And so you had to start from scratch in the second game, and they revamped the whole like combat system and like new abilities and like all this stuff, and it turned the whole concept of the game that the fan base enjoyed up on its head. And like I think it's
shaking it up too much.
yeah.
Shaking
So
it up too
I'm
much,
always
yeah.
I'm a little touchy around sequels, but I was never into Ark in the first place, that much. I tried it. It was free on Epic for a while, so I downloaded it. But I never like had the chance to get into it. I'm sure if I had the time, like, do you three all play Ark?
No, I only got it
actually
for free,
never
but
played it.
never tried it.
I've
Yeah.
actually never played it.
I
Like-
played it for a
didn't even get
while.
into
I've
it.
played it
never-
for a while, got it.
Go ahead.
I played it for a while with a friend. We would do it in the garage, and we were doing split screen on console. The UI was terrible, like terrible. The worst
Mhm.
UI I've ever seen. I like in the game. And then because they give it all to you at once and don't explain anything really at all.
Mhm.
So they expect you to learn it. Like Minecraft, it's very simple how they ease you into it. Rust, it's
Mhm.
very simple how they ease you into it. Arc, they throw you in with all these systems, all these things that you need to do, and no idea how to do anything. They don't tell you that you can like grab stuff out of the grass. They don't tell you how you tame a dinosaur. They don't tell you anything about it. And that's good on one level, like on some levels, but sometimes you need a little bit of explanation. Like I'm saying maybe some like thing that tells you, maybe like notes that you find around that tell you how to do it.
Yeah.
Or like
There's definitely
Just-
that
yeah.
aspect in like every game where like you can use things like that, like how much they tell you in the intro, or like use things like time limits or like resource limits, or like different requirements, like to like change how you're forced to play the game, right? And like change the environment that you're in. And I actually really like watching YouTube videos that like break down a game. They're like, look, this is a game and this is like an aspect of it that like really works well. One example would be like, I forget what the game is called, but it's like a building, like you're supposed to build a city from scratch, but like it's in like a post-apocalyptic thing, and they talk about like the main resource, which is coal, and how at the beginning it becomes like it's a bonus, like you can bring in coal and like it like powers all your stuff and everything, but as you progress through the game and like reach towards the end of the game, you have more people living in your
Frostpunk.
city. Like it might be that, I'm not sure.
is there a giant
Frostpunk.
generator in the center that generates
Yeah, I
heat?
think so. Yeah.
I've played that game. It's
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah, but like in the video they talk about how like towards the end, as you get more people, more buildings and everything like that, like coal becomes a burden. Like you're always out searching for coal, you're always starved of it, and like so like it changes the dynamic of the game as you press on, and like they really do that well. So yeah, going back to Ark, like the way they do that, I don't know if it's the best, but I like analyzing just the way they use certain functions of the game to make it like to change the experience.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've never had someone who played Ark like and didn't like it. I've just met people
I
who
didn't
either
like
like
it.
you didn't like it. You're the first, like,
No, I don't
besides
like it. That's why I
besides
went to
you,
go.
everyone that I've met that's played Ark has either like not, like me and Niscus, not had the time to like really go into it, but have like downloaded it and played it a
Hold
little
on.
bit,
What?
or like have played it a lot and really liked it. So I feel like it's one of those games, if you just really get into it and like understand the system and like the gameplay and everything, then like it's a really good experience.
Yeah, I totally get that. Also, what do you think about the Super Bowl, man? Like that was weird.
I didn't
Just, like,
watch it.
Tom
Oh,
Tom Brady
yeah.
again, like
I didn't bring my super spoon, so I couldn't really take part in any of it.
I can
but
talk
Tom
on
Brady
it.
wins
That was so
everything.
bad. I can't. I'll just leave now.
All it was.
But no, that guy's a legend, dude. He like
No, the Super
was that
Bowl
like
was
his?
legit the Buccaneers versus Patrick Mahomes.
I don't even know who played, except I'm pretty sure Tom Brady won. I didn't pay attention to it at all.
Yes, Tom Brady won.
Yeah,
with the
Tom Brady
Buccaneers.
always wins.
The Buccaneers versus Patrick Mahomes. Why I say that is because Patrick Mahomes, his whole team was ass cheeks. He was throwing passes while doing front flips on the field, and they were perfect. And his team just let them hit his helmets. I'm not even joking when
That seems
I say
very
that.
I
unfortunate.
like the part where they threw the football.
Yeah.
Sick,
Damn, that was like the best play I've ever seen in football
honestly.
when they threw it. I never thought about that. Like you could throw it. Damn.
That's incredible.
These guys smell like butt.
Anyway,
Yeah, it's because I've been all up in Niscus's.
Sir,
But yeah, I mean,
Oh, no.
is
So
it
scuffed.
real what people were saying? Like it's racist that Tom Brady won during Black History Month or whatever? Like that has to
No,
be trolls,
People are
right?
saying
That's-
no,
that.
it's
No.
troll.
Okay,
it's
yeah.
not.
Okay, wait, I'm looking this up, everyone.
Man, that's not even racist at all.
wait, I'm gonna look this up.
Racist to win.
Yeah, I know, but I kept
Like,
seeing
no, it's
people.
not racist
I
to
kept
win.
seeing it pop up that like people think it was racist that he like stole the win from a black guy on the other team, or like or
No.
whatever.
It's troll. I mean,
It has to be troll, right? I
Oh,
saw
no,
a lot of
you know when-
people
you know that
acting
Jake
like
Paul
it was
versus Nate Robinson
unironic.
How
fight?
many people are that dumb?
you know the Jake Paul versus Nate Robinson when Jake Paul won.
Yeah.
Yeah, people were asking if Jake Paul was racist because he beat a black guy. in boxing.
Right? Yeah, no, I saw that too. That's
It's so
so
it's just
crazy.
troll.
No,
Yeah,
it's
But-
racist. He beat up a black man. Like
Yeah, but not
legit.
because he was black. That is the motivation
did.
behind.
That's
Like
the difference.
you could go
That's
around
the-
to like hunting black people, but if you're just doing it because you like
how
killing
much you want to
people
bet
and
the
you
guy who
happen to
made the
be,
tweets? Wait, how
Yeah.
much you want to bet that the people that are getting mad over this have anime profile pics?
Yeah.
Do you want to
would
go
have
through that?
anime
Do you want to
profile
share your
pictures,
screen
dude?
so we can go through that right now? Because I'm genuinely
Yeah,
interested
who has
at this
anime
point.
profile pics?
Who has
Okay,
an anime
wait.
profile picture here? God.
Not me,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I think someone
Who
by
has
the
an
name
anime
of,
profile picture that's clapping,
Miss
symbolizing clapping those
Nuber.
cheeks?
Honestly, I would never have that.
What does he want? I don't even. Be butthole.
Play Super Bowl staying black kind of race. Right under, he said stop whining over a joke.
Yeah, so it's probably a joke. Wait, okay, let's do. This is my little bit. What's happening on Twitter? Okay.
Okay, that
Yeah, we
was
can
the
do a
worst thing
little
I've
bit of.
ever heard.
That was beautiful. What do you mean? That was
I love
music
this
to my
segment.
ears.
I came.
Holy crap! That is the worst costume I've ever seen.
Wow, just because she's black, they're making her wear a black costume? That's kind of
Oh
racist.
my. I thought that was a
Dude,
poster for
they-
like a Disney show.
Wait, everyone go to
It look, and why is the moon red?
Yeah, in the new Batman movie called like The Batman, I think is just the title. They made a ton of people, like they made Catwoman black, they made Commissioner Gordon black. Like they're really taking strides here, but like if you want
Batwoman
equal
is
representation,
black.
I mean they're 13% of the
They
population,
look like if
right?
they
But
look
like half
if they
the
stuffed
actors.
a Wookiee into a Batman suit.
Okay, you cannot say that, dude.
No, I'm saying about the hair. I don't mean the skin color. What? Dude, look at, but like,
How
That
does
could
a
be
hair
taken
look
out of
like that?
context so bad, dude.
oh damn.
Wait,
it.
everyone go to
No.
Steam and download Toys.
Cannot.
No.
Dude, people got shit for like having a black kid
Cut it,
wearing
cut it.
cut it.
Cut it.
No, but I mean like
Cut
do
it,
you
no,
do you guys
no.
do you guys remember when like the
Dude,
black
cancel.
kid was
What
wearing
is
like
this?
the
Wait.
like coolest monkey in the jungle t-shirt and everyone said
Wait,
that
that
was
one?
racist?
Yeah.
That was crazy, dude.
It's just
The-
white people being offended for other races, no?
Yeah, I know. I mean, I hate to get
I need to
political.
clarify. It wasn't because of the skin. It's because the hair was going.
It was
everywhere.
definitely because of the skin color.
What
Say
is
hello
this?
to Twitter,
But first of
schemer.
all, what is this?
Wookiee
is
Jesus
this?
portrait. What do you mean?
Yeah.
I draw those in my free time all the time. I have 6 lined around my room. You've never seen one?
That's how he makes money.
Oh,
Just
Nookie
that
with a
art.
Wookiee at the Elizabeth store.
We should kill Chihuahuas and make them into these.
Go to
True.
go top and to the left of the picture that you were just on. There was a Nookie with a Wookiee book or
I
something.
No. Anyway,
But
me
yeah,
think
like
about
there was
this real
how
quick.
can you like it was a black kid wearing a coolest monkey in the jungle t-shirt that had nothing to do with his race, right? Is it
yeah,
like,
I don't get it.
people got
well-
so mad at that. It was crazy.
Well, like, if it was in a racist context, it makes sense. But it was just like
It was like an advertisement on like Target or Macy's or something, right?
It was just a coincidence that he had a shirt that had that phrasing on it. It
Yeah.
wasn't like they
I don't know.
purposely chose it out for him.
Yeah, but like, it's just weird. I don't
I
get
mean-
how people get angry over that stuff. I feel like they
mean-
just have
Yeah.
nothing to fill the void in their hearts that are devoid of like love from anyone.
Speaking
that's
of
what they're
having
trying to
nothing
do.
to fill the void in your hearts, guys, I'm
yeah.
Deshi, and I mean, I got Niscus, so you know, I guess it doesn't apply to me as much. But oh yeah, Nate, you weren't here for this part, but Valentine's Day, you're alone on Valentine's Day, just like the rest of us. Is that true?
No.
No, you
Yes, his dad.
Who is it?
you have
Oh.
do you have a lady friend or a man friend? I'm not judging.
I have a family.
No, I mean like, do
Oh,
you have a love?
Normie.
Have you
From
found
Alabama.
a mate for Valentine's Day?
Nope.
Yeah, so okay, that's the heart of the question I was getting at. And
Yeah.
how does that make you feel?
Fine, because I could pull 3 right now.
Really?
Women.
Do it.
Mhm.
So,
Do it right
just
now.
Like, just like the people in the Discord server, who love to talk to you.
No,
The girls in the
but-
Discord server.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
don't
Call
talk
them
about
out.
girls on Discord. I'm talking girls at my school that wanted to date me, and I said nope.
Share some with us.
That's
Sam.
extremely interesting. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I've been
Oh,
saying
and,
it for years, and you always you always reject me as well. So it's not
What are their
a.
IP addresses? I'm hiring a
Hiring.
Brody, you've been a little quiet. Is that just because we're
I have
talking, or
Um,
He
Intimidated.
likes men.
He's scared.
I don't know.
Is there anything that you specifically want to talk about?
I mean,
Where'd your
There's one
name
guy?
come from?
my name.
Yeah, Morph Rifle Face.
Mom.
My cousin thought it was a good idea to make a little Fortnite clan a few years ago. He's like, ooh,
Fortnite, I love
Landon
Morph.
made the Morph clan?
I love Fortnite. I
And
love
then he was like, ooh, Morph. And then I was like, oh, cool, because I don't care really. I was like, someone cares. Which was my cousin. Which, I mean, I don't know.
His
if that's
cousin made a
big
Fortnite
idea.
clan. His cousin made a Fortnite clan. That's where Morph came from. And then
Yeah,
Rifle Face
pretty
is his name in Fortnite. So
Legal
that's why
name?
he
Oh.
made it. Yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
But that
Oh
makes-
yeah,
that
and
makes a
and
lot of
then
sense.
and then you're the purple man, obviously, and your custom status
Yeah.
was first the man behind the slaughter, at least when I first saw you, and now it's been so long, right?
Yeah.
which are
Good.
both from a
It is
song that I
been so
recently heard.
long. So
Yeah.
I could-
What are your guys' opinions on that? Like songs about video games?
Clap.
Honestly,
they can be good and bad depending
honestly,
on
Minecraft
like
parodies
what's
were
going
bops, but
on.
now
Oh my
it's
god.
just-
I used to rule the world.
Dude, Minecraft parodies
Now
were so
parodies are
good just
just, like-
because like the culture around Minecraft was so inclusive and everything. Like it didn't matter at
Yeah.
that when they came out. Like
it was the good old days.
yeah, it was. It really was. God, how
Good
depressing is that? We're all like 12 years old talking about the good old days. What's gonna happen when we're like 80? What are we gonna be talking about,
Dead.
guys?
Remember when it was just Corona?
Dude, Fallen Kingdom by Captain Sparkles literally, like, it made me so sad. It was the Viva La Vida version. Like, it was
Yeah.
a
What's-
song by Coldplay.
What is that about?
Do you wait? Okay.
Is
do
it
you
a
remember?
is
it
it
was
a
like the,
is it a video game
the king
song?
jumps off the roof at the
It
end.
was the Minecraft parody where the king jumps off at the end.
Yeah, and
I-
cast, like,
I
all
never
spells.
got into Minecraft parodies because I wasn't like playing Minecraft
all I
at the
listened
time when
to.
it was popular. But now I listen to a lot of
Yeah.
like, I love like Team Headkick, like JT Music, like what are the other guys? Like Rocket Gaming, those kinds of guys that still come out with like songs about just new games that always come released. Like I've always been very able to immerse myself in like a game or an environment or something like that. Same with like reading a book. I can very easily just like find myself in a new world and just ignore like real life. And so those songs are like, it's the same kind of thing. Like I can always just fall into like whatever the game they're talking about or anything like that and like be immersed in it. But that never happened with Minecraft because I never played it when it was popular. I started playing it like 2 years ago.
It's still popular though.
Oh yeah, it's still super
Well, it
popular,
had a
but not like,
resurgence.
I mean, I'm in high school now and like a lot of the kids just like either play COD or like football, you know.
What?
Yeah.
Everyone at my high school plays Minecraft.
No one at your high school
Uh,
plays Minecraft?
Everyone, bro. Everyone.
Oh,
still plays
everyone?
Minecraft.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I know a couple of kids, but like,
Everyone here plays Fortnite and
I'm
thinks
actually
they're a
playing.
gangster.
I'm playing a little bit of Minecraft myself right now.
is it
Personally,
good?
got bored of the grind of Minecraft.
You got bored of
World's
the grind
awesome.
in Minecraft?
Yeah, but like,
Yeah, it just gets really
well,
repetitive.
like,
I mean, yeah, I
It
can get
does.
some repetitive. That's why. Oh,
Oh, no,
he's
that-
muted?
no, that's why the Dream SMP was so
someone muted
popular.
me.
That's why
Oh.
the Dream SMP was so popular. It was because things were happening all the time. It's not
Yeah,
like
that's
normal
what
Minecraft
I
where it's like,
that's what I want to do for my
Wait, what
also
was so
before I just really want to quickly say, Nate, I don't know who muted you or whatever. I didn't do that. If it happened, I don't know.
Okay.
Um
Now I want to say something too.
okay.
Can you guys download Tory Bash on Steam?
What is it?
It's like a stickman fight, but free. And more
Oh,
like a
okay.
3D model stickman. It looks interesting. We can play that in the
You guys
background.
not want to stick fight?
I don't. Isn't it cost money? No.
It's like $5, no?
Yo, not everyone got $5.
Yes,
$5 can buy me like
Dude,
a
Dude,
supply of
just
ramen.
don't pay rent.
Bro, you think I have a house?
Just get evicted. You can take your PC with you, dude. Come on.
Don't
Yeah.
pay taxes.
homeless gamer, bro. Homeless gamer. You
Can't
know how
get
many
caught
people
for
will
tax
donate
evasion.
to you?
You can't get caught for tax fraud if you don't pay taxes.
They can't.
I think that's the
They
definition
can't
of-
DDoS
oh,
you
wait,
if
never
you don't
mind.
have an IP.
Well, that's
They
tax
can't DDoS
evasion.
you if you
then.
don't have an IP.
That is true as well.
You just completely forgot about it.
Yeah, but how? Wait, you also gotta think about how is he gonna get internet?
McDonald's.
Starbucks.
Oh, wait, hotspot, right?
Yeah.
I don't
That's
have
a very
phone
interesting
anymore.
concept. I mean,
Oh,
like, yeah, from branching off from what you were saying about they can't DDoS if you have no IP address, right? Like it seems like a lot of problems go away if you just
What if
give
you're
up
just using
things in
McDonald's
your
Wi-Fi
life.
and they fry McDonald's router, bro?
Yeah, but then a lot of problems arise too.
Like what? I mean, it seems like problems generally, I mean, at least in like, if I'm thinking of the correct one, like in Buddhism, for example, right? Like just giving up material goods and everything like that. In Christianity too, I think Jesus like said something along the lines of like, just give
I
up
said, hey,
all
bro,
your...
give up your crap.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
the Bible open in front of me right now, and Jesus said, quoted, dude, you don't need all your stuff. So yeah, I mean, it seems like it's a widespread idea that minimalism gets rid of a lot of problems, but I feel like the biggest issue with that for me is that it gives up
You
like
don't have a girlfriend.
yeah, I mean, because girls are property too.
That
If we
could-
just give
yeah.
them up with all our other property,
No,
then
they just give rid of problems. They cause
oh,
problems.
good.
yeah, I'm like
Oh
Jay-Z
my
up in
God.
this. But yeah, I mean, no, it's like what I'm thinking is that like I've always been like ambitious, right? And so if I gave up my like all my stuff and just went to live like a minimalist life and like didn't have any possessions and everything, I would probably be able to find some measure of happiness, but I think it would always eat at me that like I'm not out there like changing the world and like doing something on a massive scale. Right? I think that would bother me. What do you guys think?
You can still do that. It's just
Yeah, I
giving
mean,
up
like-
your possessions.
No, but I mean,
it's
if you have no possessions except like the cloak on your back and like you run around taking grains of rice from people's
Cloak?
fields
A
to
cloak?
survive.
Wait.
Yeah.
You're gonna like
But isn't stealing
So you're
a
in
sin?
China. So you're a guy wearing a cloak in China.
Yes.
And isn't stealing a sin?
Stealing is a sin, but if that's the only way you
But-
can get by, then I mean, wait. Well, no. If you're like, if that's your system, right? It are you
No,
supposed
by
to?
the possessions part, you're keeping things
permanent
like
borrowing.
If you're supposed, if you're,
Permanent-
If
if
they
you're
really
in that
want it back out of my
system-
crap, they can dig it. They can dig it out of my crap if they want it.
Wanted it so bad you could have gone to the store.
It
in
probably
the
won't
first
be
place.
in your crap though.
Yeah, dude, I'm just gonna take your rice, put it through a short chemical reaction to extract the nutrients from it, and give it right back to you. It's fine. You just like are seen 3 days later
It's not the
crapping
same
in
thing.
people's rice fields, like running around.
I mean, fertilizer. But anyway,
Yeah.
back to what we were talking about, which was, I think, was
What were we talking about?
Or we can
minimalism
just
and how it
change
affects like
topic.
life, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, how
Or-
can you make? I mean, like when I talk about like making a difference, right? I mean, like going at like starting. Not, I guess you wouldn't have to like start
Well,
a
you don't
company,
really
but
want
Ending
like
different.
racism.
You don't want
Yeah.
to different because you see, you like to be a pedophile, and that's really
okay,
bad.
well,
Just start by,
it's
like,
not something I
complaining
like doing. It's
pedophilia.
just an aspect of my personality which I can't control.
True.
And if you want to shame me for it, then you're shaming a member of the queer community
LGBTQ,
because
yeah.
pedophilia is a sexuality now, apparently.
Well,
Did you
Hey,
have you guys
no,
heard of
it's
that?
maps.
You can't
They're
cancel
maps.
someone
Yeah.
They're
on
maps.
clout.
Yeah, I don't like the term pedophile. Adjust glasses and combs my pedo mustache. We're referred to as maps, and
Beta testers.
if you don't like,
Oh my god. Oh god. No. That's horrible. No, that's the. Oh no. No.
Stop.
I'm just adding an antivirus.
it
into your
took me a
system.
second to get that, but oh my god, beta test. Oh, we can't.
Okay, I'm gonna update you.
You can't
Nice
say
one.
that.
Let me just insert an update.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Oh, that's horrible.
Oh man, that
okay,
is
okay. Oh god.
that is
okay,
definitely
something else,
something that.
Quickly.
Quickly change the subject, guys. What do you
Can
think
we
about the
wait
color
till
green?
Life already?
Life is amazing. Yeah.
Shut up.
It
you
is.
think
It is. What do you
it's
guys
okay to
think
eat
about that
dogs?
statement? Life is amazing. Oh, are you talking to?
Uh,
It depends on the race of the people you
Tory
ask.
Bash, download Tory Bash and let's play it.
Okay,
Belong to
there's
anything.
two statements that we are coming back to. The first, very quickly, just a yes or no, which was by Schemer. Do you think it is okay to eat dogs? And
Yeah.
yeah, it is.
It's okay to eat anything, no?
I
if
mean,
they're-
it depends your feelings about
at
it,
a
right?
moral in a
What
moral
the hell?
standpoint,
I
would
think-
it be okay to eat dogs?
Well,
if
it's your
technically-
Well,
Oh,
here's my
why?
here's my
Different
opinion.
moral.
Here's my
Yeah.
opinion on that. If you're looking at it,
okay. Go
okay,
ahead.
you can go, Nate.
Okay. So I believe that personally, I would not eat a dog, but I feel like no matter like it's because they're still animals. It's just they're more tame than others. Like, so you can technically still eat it. It's just gonna be messed up to the eyes of many people. So if like dogs weren't as tame as they were, and we couldn't have them as pets, then I'd say that yeah, it would be probably a normal.
If it was
So
a
so
zombie
you
apocalypse,
think
I was in-
like it would be okay to eat a wolf but not a
yummy.
dog? Is that your opinion?
Yeah, I
basically?
believe so because
Okay.
like, what if you kill the wolf? Then you're just gonna leave its remains there.
I mean,
Like,
other
like
stuff
the
will eat
skull
it.
or
It's
the wolf
not. That's not like.
headdress.
Oh yeah, you can make a.
Bamboo.
I actually
Yeah.
would love to make like an
Cloth.
animal bone headdress or something. That'd be so cool
I mean,
just to
one
like
thing, though.
have.
pig head.
Yeah, you want to
Like, I
answer
think
your
it's
own
okay
questions, gamer?
unless if you kill someone's animal and like they were emotionally attached.
Yeah,
to
if it
or something like
belonged
that.
to someone, then like, and you kill someone's dog, then they're completely justified in like spawning withers at your base and like everything like that.
If
You know?
you kill someone's
it
dog, then you
completely.
deserve like death.
Death.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Like, it's not okay.
But
No,
but
it's-
if it was a
no,
zombie
it's not.
apocalypse, and I was stuck in a place with like surrounded by puppies, I would do what I had to do. There would
Break
be
the
no
puppy.
hesitation.
Which
I
is,
love
I
how
would
you
pet.
just
Which
say
is, and what you mean by that?
Surrounded with puppies.
Yeah, if you were just in a zombie apocalypse surrounded by puppies, where did you get that? What situation is that gonna
What?
happen?
Nico,
But, you
love
know,
I'm gonna go.
by-
I'm going to buy a puppy. I'm
When
going to
you-
buy a puppy. The owner walks outside, gets attacked by a zombie. I close the door and lock it because he's dead pretty much now. I board up the windows. I'm stuck inside. All the
Okay,
food
yo,
rations are
what
getting low,
pet
and there's
store are
puppies
you at
everywhere.
that you have free wood to board up windows at?
I'm going to a boarding
How-
school just like that.
Home Depot.
How
I
you
don't know.
that this is a zombie apocalypse, not just some random ass homeless man that's starving to death and says, you know what, human, let's try it.
I don't know if
And
that
just decides to
situation
jump on
even
a man.
applies because like zombies are scientifically impossible to happen, right? I get the concept
no,
of
no,
like.
no.
Are you
Well,
sure?
think about it. Not
Okay,
not
think about it.
reanimation, but like what about a different version of rabies that just makes you want to attack people? Like it spreads to people, makes other people want to attack other people.
Like Air Forces, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I can see that, but
Yeah.
at like the
Like
level,
Air Force.
the speed with which that virus or infection or whatever would have to spread would be so like biologically improbable that like I don't know. It doesn't
have to
seem
eat your
like I
mom.
mean by the time that would happen, it seems like we would have the capability to squash it right off the bat, you know.
Yeah, just like
I always feel
coronavirus.
like if you no, not like that because like with a zombie virus or
Coronavirus,
a
we can
zombie like
contain
virus,
that
I mean
more than a
if
zombie
you're in the middle of
virus.
like New York City and you see someone walking around like blood dripping off their chin like they attack someone, right?
Oh, regular Sunday. It's New York City.
No, but like every person
That's
is going to
probably
run
Florida.
in the opposite direction and those zombies and call 911 and those zombies will not have a chance to infect anyone else like regardless of where the
So do you
first
think there's not gonna be one person who goes over and tries to help them out?
Look,
Be like, "Oh, are you okay?"
I'm a very
Okay, and then say they
pessimistic,
get bit,
not
then guess
altruistic
what?
person, but I think people have enough common sense to run away from someone covered in blood trying to eat them. You know?
Okay, so okay, yeah. you
Referring
say
to the
that.
Tom Brady incident that we've talked about earlier.
Referring to the girl
Okay.
who used Gorilla Glue.
Oh,
as
yeah, I
a
see that too.
hairspray. And then the
Oh my
guy,
God.
and then the guy who said that she was over exaggerating.
No, but like this doesn't even come down to intelligence. It's a basic fight or flight mechanic that's in every living organism, or at least with a brain at least. Like that you see something dangerous and you
Talking about
run.
American stuff.
If you're deciding to like put gorilla glue in your hair, that's not the same as like an innate crocodile brain like instinct.
In Canada, it would be infected because everyone will go help each other.
That is true.
But-
I guess the only way a zombie apocalypse would happen is if it started in Canada. That makes sense.
Speaking of Canada, you know cannibalism's legal there.
No way. There's no way.
Hey, Niscus, you and
What?
Dashi should move together over there. You know what?
Consensual cannibalism.
I-
Okay, that's
I
like
think-
my mind about moving to Canada.
Look
I
at my
think
screen
I
share.
think we
Without
talked
like
about
adding
this in the
plans
first
with it, but-
podcast about like
guys wanna go to
strange
Canada?
illegal things, but okay, that's not how you okay.
Or so I'm told.
All right. Yo, I want to get swatted.
The
for
third
this,
link
so-
right there. The third link right there. Is
Love to eat
cannibalism
some of them.
legal in Canada?
I'm a cannibal. Yo, this guy just came openly that he's a
Are
cannibal.
very edible and I'd love to eat some of them, especially yummy female Canadian.
What?
Cannibalism is legal everywhere in the Western world? What?
I would assume.
There's
Oh.
no
everyone
way.
is, but
There's
I haven't checked.
What's going on? Ontario made me think of
I think there's some like nuance where like it's illegal to like butcher and prepare someone, but like if you just see like human meat
It's
like that's already
consensual.
been like grilled and everything, then it's like I don't know. This is such
It's
a
okay.
weird topic.
What?
Let's actually transfer to Brody's topic that he
Yes.
posed earlier. Life is what was your
Alright.
exact wording?
Life is great.
Life is great.
No,
What
no,
are your
no,
guys'
life is
opinions
amazing.
It's
on
no,
that
You said life
statement?
is amazing.
You said life.
Amazing. I messed up.
Life is
Sorry.
amazing.
Average
Now,
height-
what are your
Sorry.
guys'
Average height in
That's so much
China
cap.
is-
It-
I'm the average height for a Canadian male.
Well, now I know exactly how tall you are as well. Every time I spend time with you, I just know a little more about you, and
Around.
soon I'll be able to genuinely stalk you if I wanted to.
Damn, the average China female is 5 foot. The
Yeah.
average man is 5'4". Yao Ming must have rounded that from like all the way for Canada or for China and average male. That outlier, bro.
What are your
So
guys'
you're-
opinions on the statement, life is amazing?
I can agree with it to some extent, but
Same
not
thing.
fully. I think that only some of it is not good because like so much
It
messed
has
up
to be.
things happens in the world, but that's what
has-
balances it out.
Well, think about this too. If everything was good, it would suck. Like, it would suck horribly because everything
Why?
would be so boring.
Think about it. If everything, well, I didn't actually mean it, but like
Dude, turn it down a bit.
I didn't actually mean it, but it was like it just
No, yeah, but I think it's a
Random.
good thing to talk about. I mean, hypothetically, just like thinking about that, right? It depends on. So the way I think of that is like, life is highly improbable, right? If you look at different planets and everything, like the extent to which we have evolved is like super unprecedented and like rare, and like we've been gifted with something.
It's probably like a 1 in 7.5 trillion%
It's
chance.
a dream luck.
Something like yeah, dream luck that life happens. So like if you
That's
think
legit the
about
joke
it,
I just made.
yeah. Oh, was that the actual chance that Dream had?
Yes, it's like
Oh,
1 in
I didn't know.
7.5 trillion.
But like it's incredible that whether you think it's good or bad, it is like not debatable that the chance of human life or life in the way that we experience it is just like not at all like something that you can just go around and have everywhere, right? So I think
yeah.
it depends on
This
like
podcast is
when you
shit.
look at it that way. Thank you very much. When you look at it that way, the only way that you can think that life is like terrible is if you think that being alive is worse than just never having the chance to do anything, never experiencing anything at all. At which point, like your life is, it's like your life's gotta suck at that point, dude. Holy shit. But like, yeah, that's the way I view it. I mean, because
How
life
about
is
we
so
all go
improbable.
around, share
In
a
my
topic?
opinion, wait, hold on. So in my opinion, I think like honestly, it's just meaningless. You know, like for all we care, like life could just stop existing on Earth. You know, our whole planet could get blown up, but there's never any like significance to it.
Yeah,
It's
like
not like
heat.
The center of the universe. Or anything,
Yeah, I mean,
you know?
like
We're all
heat,
just-
death, and stuff like that. Like it's inevitable that the universe
we're
is gonna
the
collapse, no
only
matter what we
planet that
do.
inhabits life.
We're
Yeah.
supposedly the only planet that has life.
Supposedly, yeah.
No, I mean, I think Europa has like bacterial life, right? A moon, one of Jupiter's
think
moons has
Mars,
like
there was, like,
bacterial
bacteria.
That's
life.
not a planet, idiot. That's a moon.
Mars,
But there's
and
still
like,
there
bacteria
is
there.
like life, but not like intelligent life, right? The thing is, have you guys heard of the Fermi paradox?
So Earth,
What about it?
Can we just all go
no intelligent
around?
life.
Bro, but I had a shower thought where it's like, what if there was life on other planets at one point, but they just didn't like, they just weren't born with like the will to live, you know? Like, what if they didn't have like,
You're telling me every single individual
it,
was
like, fight or
born
flight or
wanting
something?
to die and just kill themselves?
I mean, I don't know,
because you know, like humans naturally, we just like, we have that fight or flight to like live, you know?
but like
We just have,
everything does, right? Like there's
Yeah, we have to- yeah,
you've
but what if,
never
like,
met
it's
like
Called
because
What if
no
we were just
for you to
ignore that
even
concept?
conceive
Bro,
of
stop
like
server muting me.
bro, no one is okay. Maybe do I have like priority speaker or something? Is that doing that? So like if someone tries to talk at the same
I don't
time as me,
know.
it's muting or something. I don't know.
I don't
I'll
know, but I can server
Maybe.
mute people.
you can server mute people.
Yes,
I
I
can't,
look
but
at
I'm-
watch. You look at Deshi. Boom, server muted. Boom, unserver mute. and someone keeps on server muting me.
That's weird because
I have
like
to
you
unserver.
don't have any roles that I am aware that would give you that. So like
Yeah, I can
yeah,
server mute anyone in this VC
I have
right
no
now.
idea. So yeah, I guess I'll look into that after. But like for you to have the will to live, are you differentiating the will to live from like a fight or flight mechanism, Niscus?
Some, not really, no. I'm just
Okay,
saying, like,
so because I think you can talk about the will to live as like the goal of finding a purpose with your life instead of just like eating, sleeping, breeding, and dying, right?
yeah, my bad.
Or you can
What I
talk
meant to say
about
was like,
yeah. I
just like,
think because if you I don't know, I think you'd have to examine like biological and like anthropological development to like know whether that's possible or not. But I feel like just on a hunch based on no actual evidence or anything, you have to have fight or flight. Like once life arrives, like it has a purpose, which is to like eat, sleep, reproduce, die, and etc. Right? So it's impossible to have life without a fight or flight mechanism, right? I mean, obviously, again, no evidence or anything, but that's just
I'll be right back.
okay. It seems logical that that's what it would be, right?
Yeah, yeah. That makes sense.
I don't know. Do you want to hear about the Fermi paradox?
Huh?
Not.
So
I
it's
think we're good.
it's about extraterrestrial life and the probability of it happening and everything. But yeah, no, it's fine. It's like it's kind of complicated. I don't know if I can even like explain it properly. But yeah, I think it's yeah. If life is amazing, there's a lot of people that don't see it. There's a lot of people that don't experience it in a way that
Holy
provides
shit,
them with
this
with
game
that
is lit.
perspective. What game is lit? What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Tora Bash, bro.
Stop plugging that game. Why do you like that game so
Download
much?
Download it.
You made that
Holy.
game, bro.
Just send me the name of it in DMs and I'll download it at the end of the podcast. All right, bro?
Go on. No, this can be the background gameplay.
Are you sure about that? Are
I'm
you gonna?
gonna-
You want to stream? You want to stream? We can have background gameplay.
All right.
Well, then that would be pretty. Valorant? No.
Yeah, I
Is it
mean, we
this
could
way?
play. I feel like Valorant just requires so much communication that, like, if we wanted to play it in the background, it would become more about Valorant than about the podcast.
We could just play like silly.
Look at
or,
this.
Like not even care.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
Me neither. I don't know what the hell you're doing.
Spam click.
Yeah.
What even is that?
You can also control your gear links. Hotkeys. Oh, sensei.
Brody or Niscus, you have anything?
This game's too hard.
You have anything you want to
You guys
talk
want to
about?
watch me play this video game?
You can if you'd like.
Will you show my gameplay?
Yeah, I'm watching your stream right now.
All right, that sounds awesome.
Brody, how well do you
That's
get
so
along with
hard.
Landon? Because you guys seem like you have like different like type senses of humor and like obviously you guys have very different tempers. There's not many people that have a
Pretty
temper like
drama.
Landon's.
nothing really bad happens. It's just that
Yeah.
sometimes I can't take someone's jokes and then beats on me
Right.
for it because I'm supposed to get his jokes, but I'm not, But besides that, I mean, we're cousins.
Yeah. See,
Relationships with just happiness would be weird. No
Yeah,
one's
for
just
sure.
happy all the time. Being happy
Tony
all
Stark.
the time would be weird. Like if anything.
I mean, you'd
If you were
become
ha-
desensitized eventually, right? Like it
would-
wouldn't
it would
mean
almost
anything to be
seem-
happy if you were
Yeah,
always
If
happy.
your
would
happiness
just
brings
be-
happiness to others, and you see that, and that's why you're happy all the time.
Well, if you I mean, it really depends. It depends how much time you spend around that person. If you don't spend around that much time with them, then yeah, they're
What
gonna
if
seem
someone?
happy.
Well, because I mean, then
Thanks, Mario.
what's the point of like finding someone to marry and like start a family with it? Like, obviously, like you said, the point isn't to like be happy with them. So like, what are people looking for in that sense? I don't know.
Not to be alone, to fear of alone. You go insane from not having communication with anyone. They're probably afraid of being alone for the rest of their lives. Or
Well,
I
they're
guess
always
that's
told
true.
and,
wouldn't you think
and they're
of
always told
being
and
happy?
grew up like knowing that you need to have a partner in life. there's no one saying that you shouldn't, and like, there's no one saying that you should either. But they probably since like growing up with parents and stuff like
I mean,
that.
I think you could make an argument that it's just biological at that point. Like I said, like the whole point of life is to just like reproduce and die, right?
Well,
So I mean, it could literally
some
just
people
be
don't
like,
want to
No,
have children.
I
though.
mean, not the whole
Some
point,
people
but
choose to, and
well, I mean,
also,
the
how could
initial
that be the
point of
point?
like life.
But how could that
We've
be-
Yeah, yeah.
like we've intellectually surpassed that, but it's still we have a lot of things that
like, how can we classify something as a point of life if not everyone on Earth can do it? Some females are incapable of
well, I
reproducing,
mean,
some males
it's not supposed to be that way. Like everyone is supposed to be able to like reproduce, right? Just because there's like a mutation or whatever causes like infertility doesn't mean that that's not like the point of life, you know?
Mhm.
I don't know. It's this is
No,
getting
yeah, I
super
know,
like
yeah. No, I get it.
philosophical
It's
and
like-
like
from that-
hypothetical.
from
no, I get it. It's
your-
like that's like the main like goal of like life.
Yeah.
I get. No, I get.
But there's also
yeah.
like, I mean, we've definitely gone way past that, right?
Yeah, don't. Yeah, you kidding?
Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, it's still, and I guess that goes. We can link this back to the original discussion
wonder how
about like
that-
eating
wait.
dogs, right? Like,
Wait. Sorry.
go ahead.
How did they figure out how to reproduce?
Hey, you want me to put this inside
Yeah,
of
that's
you?
that's
Sure,
that.
baby.
It's. I mean, it's literally just. Well,
Like,
because
they-
when you
what did
think
they
about it,
try?
like you initially started as like single-celled organisms, and again, I want to emphasize, I'm talking straight out of my ass. I have no like education or like
Well,
experience.
no, because
in...
you started off like that in the womb. You didn't start off.
No, but I'm
like
talking
that
about like the very
in the
beginning of life
of-
in general, right? Everything
Well,
was
you don't know that
single-celled.
for sure.
Yeah, everything was single-celled, right? And
What's your source? Trust
Like-
me, bro.
how did you reproduce at that point? Like you couldn't, or yeah, I guess you would split into like two of what you used to be, right?
It's like how
It's super
like,
weird to think about the aging process at that point. Like how do you get old if you're just one cell? Do you still like age the same way, or like if you split into two cells that were the same like as you, one of them has to have like your old
Oh shit! I'm
parts,
gonna die.
right?
I hate this game.
So do your parts, like it's like if I split into two people, one of them is gonna have like my original arms and legs and everything. So do they do like these people, like one of them is completely new and the other one has like 16-year-old arms and they're like have 16 years of use and like exercise and like stuff like that in them? Or I mean, yeah, I don't know how like cells
I
work and
think you're
everything.
trying to relate this to. I forgot. I think it's
my head
viruses, but I forgot what they do. I forgot the exact name of it, but they just copy paste themselves. That's how viruses reproduce, but it's not reproducing.
Oh yeah,
They're
they
not
like
considered
turn
living.
cells into like a factory to make more viri, right?
They
Is that
just
the
make-
plural of
they legit
viruses?
just Control C, Control V themselves. So every single.
Guys,
one of
my
them-
head hurts.
So
Niska's
they
your
don't
head
even
hurts.
have ancestors because they were just.
Oh, they have
copy
like
and
one
pasted from the
ancestor,
beginning
right?
of time. Well, how can you have an ancestor if you're legit 100% of the
Well,
same
I
DNA
mean,
of the
is an
same person as
ancestor
you
like
made
a
them?
human construct? Like, do you only have ancestors because like you're intelligent enough to conceive of like your heritage and everything?
Well,
Like
how could it be
unintelligent life.
ancestors? How
Well,
could it
also
be
viruses
ancestors
aren't
if-
alive. You know that, right?
Yes, I know. That's why they're not living because they can't reproduce.
Yeah. But
They
like,
don't meet the requirements of life.
but I mean,
They just take
I think
over.
you only have ancestors because like you're intelligent enough to perceive like a connection to the past and everything. So like unintelligent life, like a virus, doesn't like its ancestors wouldn't exist whether or not it actually had them from like our perspective, right?
Mhm.
And that was our moment of silence for victims of 9/11. We do one every podcast. Um, guys, we still haven't found a
Very
name
sad.
for this podcast.
Well, how about we do this? Listen.
So the
How about
first
we just-
episode or the pilot episode, or I guess the 0th
What do
episode,
you guys
not the
think
first
of
one.
Pokemon cards? Like people who drop.
Okay,
it's
wait,
like
wait. We'll come to Pokemon
silver-
cards in a second, but
I'm
we do
talking
need to
about-
decide a name for the podcast, right? The first time it
We
was
can
it was
come
it
up with
was
that
an
in the
equal
end.
battle between the Fish and Chips podcast and Undiagnosed Herpes.
Like that's such a
Yeah.
bad
I d-
name. Who
I
would
d-
want that
I
name?
don't
He's
think-
the only one that wanted that name.
I don't think we decided on any name officially. I'm open to suggestions. We have a lot of new faces on the podcast this time. We have a lot of new perspectives. Niscus, Brody. In addition to Nate and Schemer, if you've changed your mind, I'm here as well. What do you guys think of a name for this podcast?
Ninja Fan 457 podcast.
That's definitely a
Please.
possibility.
That's
The-
definitely the one. Please.
I don't know.
Ninja Fan
I was gonna say no
427
named
podcast.
podcast, but then it would have a name and it wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah, it'd be a bit of is that a paradox or an oxymoron or something else? I don't know.
That would actually be interesting.
Yeah, it would. I'm thinking of just naming it like the podcast and like not actually having an
Ninja
official
Fan
name.
427.
Or I'm thinking of like having a different name every time. So like the first episode of the podcast would be like the Fish and Chips podcast, episode 0. But then like for this one, it would be like the Ninja Fan
Midlife
0,
Crisis.
the Midlife Crisis podcast, episode 1. And like every episode, I
The
just
rice
change.
field shitters.
Yeah, the rice field chitters. That's just called
Rice
biological
field
recycling process, my guy. But yeah, like I don't think I actually want to have a name for the podcast. I think it'd be super funny to like try and get this, like talk to a Spotify rep on the phone and be like, so what's the name of your podcast? And I'll be like, which episode?
The pod.
They just like confuse them. I think that would be,
Or we can just say
that would give me some
Ninja
shits and
Fan
giggles.
457.
Do you guys say
Honestly,
that
everyone
phrase,
hears
shits
the
and
same.
giggles?
No.
No.
Have you heard of it, or am I the only
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
heard it.
yeah,
Oh,
I've heard
okay,
of
okay,
it. I've
okay.
heard of it.
I just wanted to make sure. I didn't know if I was.
A quick question. So, what grade are you guys in, or are you guys in school?
Actually, I'm in
Pedo. What is?
I mean,
I mean,
no, I'm saying if we're gonna go to college together.
Yeah,
we
will.
could. I mean, well, I'm a junior in high school.
I go to I Love Your Mom University.
You're a junior?
I'm a senior,
Yeah, I'm a
in high
junior.
school.
Oh, you sound older than me. Yeah, but I'm older.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm a se- I'm a senior,
I
bro.
just have that kind
I'll
of
help you with
voice,
your
know?
college apps, bro.
Hell yeah! What did
I'm a
you
freshman.
already submit your college apps?
You
Yeah.
ain't no freshman. You
Oh
in
yeah,
third
yeah,
grade.
you would have submitted them by now. Did you do any like early app or anything like that?
Early apps? What? No,
Yeah,
just like a period of.
No, I mean like there's some like if you want to apply like to early admissions or whatever, it's due in like November.
Oh no!
right?
I just did it on time.
Yeah. Good luck with that, man. I don't
I
know.
already got into 2.
You
like-
got into 2. Any that you actually like, or are you just gonna go through the
Yeah.
process and get a job and
I'm still went
get
to,
a
still went to
wife
the
and die unhappy,
get a
not having
kid, yeah.
accomplished anything you want with your life?
Well, that
Sounds
sounds
about
pretty
right.
Eat some
depressing.
dogs, shit in some rice fields. You know the usual.
No, don't eat a dog.
That's the life.
Let's play Fortnite with you, Nathan.
Just have a
I'm gonna
section
ask,
where we talk
Do
about
you know
Asian
who
people.
anyone that lives like that? I mean, I'm just gonna ask. Do you just like because
Morph's political.
More of, are
No.
you very
So-
political?
Back on the
I am not
topic.
political. He just says
Political,
stuff like
damn,
that.
that's tough.
You seem like a
I'm
political
not
I
person.
mean,
political.
okay, now
I
we're on the
hate
topic of
talking.
politics. Kong or Godzilla?
No, I don't
Oh
say
my
politics.
God.
I just
So-
can say
Okay,
facts.
I don't think I
legally
can
in a
give a
contract-
truly objective.
God.
Let me just say this.
Analysis.
Let me just say this.
That guy.
In a contract that has been released, like a statement, Godzilla is not legally allowed to die unless he has a son. So they could end the movie with Godzilla dying, and then his son.
fuck?
That happens
Isn't
in the
Godzilla a
older
girl?
movies is there. Take a,
No.
no.
Didn't Godzilla like give birth to a kid in one of the older movies?
Yes,
in, like,
that's what I'm
the-
referring to.
Yeah, so
Because
that
in
would
the-
make
in
Godzilla
the
a
new
female.
movie-
No, it doesn't.
No.
If
he
they
didn't
give birth to
one.
a
Wait, I thought Godzilla was a female.
That's why they have the term God. It would be Queenzilla.
Yeah,
Alright.
I bet you guys didn't think about that.
no,
God
well
is
it would
Godzilla.
be
God is
Godzilla, but I
you
don't think they
have to be a
really.
girl you don't have to be a girl to have.
No, but
kids. What
Godzilla
about
is also
seahorses?
like a translation from like the Japanese word, right? So I don't
Yeah,
know
but
if
bro,
it
what
actually
about-
It's
like.
a dude.
Seahorses.
No, but okay, listen. I just want to get this out before we like go deeper into the discussion. Okay, I don't think I could give a truly objective analysis of their fight because I've been reading the Godzilla comics and like watching the old movies since like I got my first comic books, right? But Godzilla would definitely clap King Kong's cheeks. Okay,
They're absolutely high.
they're. What do you mean? Are you serious?
Listen, I'm just
You
saying
cannot
this.
fight a
I'm just saying
monkey.
this.
No, but actually, yeah. So Godzilla is literally nuclear. Like that's the whole point of him. He's supposed to be. Because
Yeah.
for Japan, he's like nuclear war. That's like the whole reason he was created.
Yeah,
is
like
his-
when they when they throw nukes at him in the
Nagasaki
comics, he gains power from it.
No,
Like he
so
absorbs
that's
the
why,
radiation and gets more powerful.
And then Godzilla. I mean, and then King Kong represents nature and like the forces of nature. So I think.
Oh,
in
so
the
it's
end-
actually well, were they intended to fight each other, or were they created separately and people just merged them? Because
Yeah.
No,
that
no,
isn't
They well,
Well, in the older
think
movies,
they
they
were-
fought, and now they're bringing
because
it
if
back.
they
But I
if they
feel
were
like this is gonna be a
created
Batman v
if they were
Superman
created
movie.
like for the purpose of like in the same universe like fighting each other, then it would make sense to have the analysis of like one being a natural and one being like a man-made or like nuclear.
yeah, no,
like
it's
being.
man-made versus nature. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean I guess I could see that, but like what does King Kong have? Like I mean I guess brute strength,
He can
right?
he can
He
make
has an
weapons.
axe. Have you
I
not
mean, I don't know
seen
what else to say.
the
Okay.
trailer?
Yeah,
I-
he has better dexterity, so he can make.
But does he
weapons
have
to
the
fight with. He's
intelligence to make
smarter.
full use of it?
Yeah, he's smarter. He's smarter too. Like he uses axes. He can like, he knows how to fight like without just. Like,
He's also
killing.
super
Like,
horny
so
though, right?
Godzilla,
He's really good at swan diving.
he jumps like a weirdo.
What?
Yeah, but that's the good part.
Well, he jumps like a normal monkey, but bigger, right? Or no?
You guys don't understand. It's
He's
like
a weird
Godzilla versus
monkey.
Kong is actually a porno. And
Jesus.
Wait, I don't want
Just
to
imagine that.
More.
Holy crap.
You just
It
ruined it
comes
for
out March
Nathan.
31st.
No, you just got Nathan super interested.
I know it comes out March 31st.
you
But
said
30 days
Godzilla
after
can't
my
die
birthday.
without having a son.
no, but like I mean, what I mean, he
that's
has
true,
tools, but
he
like,
is.
what does that like? If you take a stick or like a knife or
Listen,
anything, you can't
look
really
at-
like.
Have you seen the trailer?
No.
You could definitely
Okay,
kill Godzilla
well,
with a
King
spoon.
Kong has an axe, a
Okay.
Godzilla scale, and a piece of Groot's arm, and he deflected Godzilla's laser beam right back at him. Or no, his axe absorbed it and it hacked.
Okay,
his face off.
when you die in this Fortnite game, you have to play the trailer, streaming it so we can all watch it. But for now, let's continue the discussion about just hypothetically,
I'm being
right?
targeted, boys.
He's like just stronger and he has the dexterity, right? But Godzilla actually has like
listen, I watched
incredible
the video.
powers,
Look up,
doesn't
you
he?
can look up on YouTube. You can look up on YouTube. Does he see my ass? No, he's drinking.
I'd love to see your ass.
Okay, look at this bloom. Do you see that bloom? Did you see that
was
bloom?
great. That was
Crosshair directly on his face, right? None of my shots hit him.
You're in this. What? They changed this game
You
so
can do
much.
this.
What the heck?
Yeah. Oh. And then you see how his bloom?
But like, I guess how does but realistically, King Kong's not gonna be able to like make you like what could he actually make? There's no trees or anything for him to actually make
Oh
a
my
weapon that would
God.
be his
Listen,
size to
you can't
use.
talk about the movie. You haven't seen the trailer.
Okay,
so
show
shut
us
your
everyone.
mouth.
Everyone, let's watch the trailer right now. Why'd you
Okay.
stop streaming?
Because I need to share so you can have audio. Unless you want to listen to no audio.
Oh, I see.
I've actually never seen this.
Me
So
either.
retarded. How have you not seen this yet?
Damn, Shawty. Okay.
Shut up. Watch it. Shut up.
Monkey.
We need Kong.
That's more big
The
video.
world needs him.
Yeah, how'd he get chained up? He's
Stop
trash.
what's coming.
Because of this girl.
It
Persuaded.
is a child.
Lost to a
He's the
child.
only one
Oh,
who
the
can
voodoo
communicate
doll.
with.
How about you just
Oh,
shut
my
your
God.
I knew
mouth?
that
Mute
they
your
had
mic
a
and
bond.
we can talk about it after.
She had nowhere to go, so I made a promise to protect her. And I think that in some way, Colin did the same.
That's the big bitch.
It's Godzilla.
Duh.
Holy crap, that looked like it hurt.
Yeah, Godzilla's fucked.
You can't say that when he's in the water. His
Just
home
play.
territory.
I don't care. Harambe's gonna go after him.
These are dangerous times.
Godzilla's out there and he's hurting people and we don't know why.
There's something provoking him that we're not seeing here.
I'm of the same opinion.
The myths are real. There was a war. And they're the last ones standing.
I keep reaching for greatness because I'm built from it.
Who bows to who?
Nobody gonna stop for me.
Kong bows to no one.
Come on. That's complete BS. Are you kidding
Yeah,
me?
okay. And
He
then
just
why
has
do
a
you
magic
want
axe that like absorbs Godzilla's like blast. Look, dude.
Here, let's
Okay,
watch the breakdown.
listen.
Look, I'll show you one of my favorite.
Oh
Okay,
my
no.
God, we're
I don't
watching a
want to.
14-minute
I don't want to
break-
watch like
No,
a
we're not
14-minute
watching a
breakdown.
14-minute breakdown.
Alright. Got it.
You can just
I'll
close
have to
it now.
find it.
Oh my god, how many breakdowns of this trailer have you watched?
Listen, this is a reaction. This is a reaction. This is a breakdown. This is. I haven't seen this one. Wait, is this the right guy?
Okay, no.
Podcast
Let's not watch any breakdowns or anything. I just want to talk about it amongst ourselves. But like,
How long? Wait, is the podcast over?
it definitely. I mean, we've reached an hour.
Wow,
Yeah, so let's do it.
Past gameplay.
that's a long time. I'm gonna tell
Yeah.
you that.
All I'm gonna
It
say is
definitely
that
is.
this was so ass. We should have done.
I'll be
it
right
more
back. I gotta
organized.
take a shower.
Oh,
It was fun doing the podcast though. I had to leave
it
for the
was
second half.
nice.
Okay, do you guys
Wait,
want to
what are your-
continue the Godzilla versus King Kong discussion or some other discussion, or do you guys want to conclude it now?
Invite me, Nathan.
No, I'm not playing with you.
Come on.
I feel like they. Okay, so
You're
they.
a noob.
Head out because I gotta go eat soon.
Okay, sounds good.
Well, it's gonna be on the podcast.
For sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll
thank-
let
yeah,
you
thank
know
you for
if we
having me.
have more time. For
Podcast
sure.
has been amazing.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good one, guys.
Mine
Sounds
I'm
good.
gonna get on Rust in a bit. Bye.
Bye.
See you guys.
Peace.
Wing wing.